We've all seen it. You say something to your dog, maybe in a funny voice, or you make a strange noise, and they tilt their head to the side like they're deeply pondering the mysteries of the universe. It's one of the most heart-melting dog behaviors out there. But here's the thing: that adorable head tilt isn't just for cuteness. There's actual science behind it, and some fascinating theories that connect their bodies, brains, and even their bond with you. But before we begin, I want to thank my amazing viewers and subscribers for your support through your likes, shares, and comments. Your engagement helps make these animal stories even more meaningful. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of animal lovers and curious minds. Today, we're diving deep into the reasons why dogs tilt their heads, from the mechanics of hearing to vision adjustments to emotional connection, and even some quirky dog facts you probably didn't know. Number 1, the hearing advantage. Let's start with the first big reason: better hearing. Dogs have incredible hearing. They can detect frequencies almost twice as high as humans, and they can pinpoint the location of a sound with amazing accuracy. But here's the twist: their ear shape, head size, and even their muzzle can slightly block or distort sound waves. By tilting their head, dogs can fine-tune the position of their ears, almost like how we might cup our hand around our ear to hear better. Some researchers believe the tilt helps them triangulate where a sound is coming from, especially if it's unusual or coming from an angle that's harder to detect. Imagine you're saying a word they know, like walk or treat. They tilt their head, not just because they're excited, but to confirm exactly where your voice is coming from and to process it more clearly. Number 2, vision adjustment. Now here's something most people never think about. Their snout might be in the way. Dogs have a long muzzle compared to humans, and depending on the breed, that can block part of their forward view, especially your mouth and facial expressions when you're talking to them. When they tilt their head, they might actually be trying to get a better view of your face. This is important because dogs are incredibly tuned into human expressions. They read our eyebrows, eyes, and even tiny muscle movements to understand our emotions. A 2013 study suggested that this could be especially true for dogs with longer snouts. They tilt more often than flat-faced breeds, possibly because the tilt clears their line of sight. Number 3, emotional connection. But head tilts aren't just about mechanics, they're also about you. When your dog tilts their head, they might be showing you that they're paying attention. It's their way of saying, "I'm listening and I care about what you're saying." Dogs are masters of social bonding. Thousands of years of domestication have wired them to seek and respond to human cues. The head tilt can be a learned behavior because, let's be honest, every time they do it, we tend to smile, talk in a sweet voice, or give them affection. Over time, they might tilt their heads more often just because they know it gets a positive response from us. In other words, yes, your dog might be using the tilt as an emotional superpower to connect with you. Number 4, the curiosity factor. Sometimes, a head tilt is simply a sign of curiosity. Dogs are intelligent, and when they hear a new sound like a squeaky toy, a bird outside, or you're making a weird noise into a fan, they tilt their head as part of investigating it. It's their way of saying, "What is that? Should I be concerned? Should I play with it?" Some dog trainers even use the head tilt as a sign of mental engagement. If a dog tilts during training, it might mean they're trying hard to understand. Fun facts. Here are a few quick, fun tidbits about the head tilt. Not all tilts are equal. Some dogs tilt to the left more than the right, which would be linked to brain hemisphere dominance, similar to humans being right or left-handed. Puppy learning. Puppies often start tilting around the time they become more socially aware, between 8 to 10 weeks old. Breed differences. Breeds with longer ears, like Cocker Spaniels, may tilt more often because their ears pick up more sound movement when they do. Number 5, a quick caution. One important note: while head tilts are usually cute and harmless, frequent or excessive tilting, especially if it's paired with loss of balance, eye flickering, or ear scratching, can be a sign of a medical issue like an ear infection or vestibular disease. If you notice your dog tilting in unusual situations or looking disoriented, a quick vet visit is always the safest move. So next time your dog tilts their head, remember it could be for better hearing, a clearer view, curiosity, or just to melt your heart. It's one of the many ways dogs bridge the gap between species, showing us that they're not just pets, but companions who are deeply tuned into our voices, expressions, and emotions. The head tilt is science and sweetness rolled into one, and honestly, it's one of the reasons dogs will forever be our best friends. Before you go, I want to thank you for watching and being part of this amazing community. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that bring us closer to the animal world. Until next time, keep appreciating the little things that make life and our pets truly special.